What's up everybody, my name is T-Grizz and you're watching T-Grizz Tuesday. And in today's video I'm going to talk about my history with games. And it started early on in my life. And that was with people down the street that have lived there as long as I can remember. And they had they have a son. And they had a PS1 or a PS2, I believe it was a PS1 at the time. And I don't know why they were borrowing it to us, but I thought it was pretty cool. So they gave us a box with all sorts of games, and with the PS1 with it, and we hooked it up and we played that. And the first few games that I've played was, I think, something with the ball where you had to move the ball on a certain course and have to get from A to B. I don't know exactly, I can't remember. And the other game that I can remember was Harry Potter. I don't know which part it was, but I know that it was scary, especially because as a child I was scared easily by those things. And I didn't play that much of it because I was scared. Because there was at one point you had to move something over the fireplace, something, and if you made any noise the troll would get you. So that was very, very frightening. And the next gaming experience when I was very young as well was with friends of my parents. We would go there, and the father of the man of that couple, I guess you could say, he had a PlayStation 1 or 2, I'm not sure. I believe it was grey, so that was the PS1, or was, yeah, let's just go with PS1. And we would play there, my brothers and me, and he would have Tarzan, or Tarzan, I believe. And there was always a lot of fun playing that, because, well, when you're a kid you have a lot of imagination, and you can imagine that you're actually there, that you're him. And at the time it was really, really cool. And if you probably played now it would be really, really boring, but at the time it was cool. And after that, on a birthday, I got my first Nintendo Advance, and that was pretty cool. It came with a racing game. It was, well, I don't know exactly the name of the racing game, but it was pretty cool. Well, pretty standard, not really high quality, or for that matter, because, yeah, it's just a Nintendo Advance. It isn't really that fancy and stuff. And after I played that racing game, of course, Pokemon came looking around the corner, and I've played a lot of Pokemon. I can remember when I got Pokemon Ruby. That was probably my first Pokemon. I got that and I got stuck on the 3rd gym. I didn't know where to go from there next, because I was only about 5-6 years old, maybe 7, and I didn't know English at the time, so I didn't know how to continue with the storyline, for that matter. So I kept training and training and training, and with Pokemons of level 13 and 14, I trained my Blaziken. That's the final evolution of Torchic. I trained him to level 89 or 98, I'm not sure. But then I resetted the whole story, and a day later I found out where I needed to go. So I wasted that Pokemon. I felt really shitty after that. But it was fun, it was fun. And after the Nintendo Advance, I got the Nintendo Advance SP. I believe it stands for Super Portable. I'm not sure. The one you can flip open and stuff. That's the one that is, I don't know how you call it. But that one was fun as well. Played a lot more Pokemon as that as well. And I can remember it was either Christmas or a birthday of my brother. I'm not sure. My brother, one of my little brothers, got my Nintendo Advance. So I was really, really pissed about that, because now I didn't have a Nintendo anymore. So I was really pissed, and I sat in the corner for a little while. and then my father came with a Nintendo SP. And I was the luckiest kid in the world right there. I was so happy. It was incredible to get that thing, because it was brand new, and that's just an awesome feeling when you get something new, and not many people have it, of course. And after that, the PS2. We got a PS2 in the house. I believe we had one of those big ones at first, but that broke down eventually, so we had to get one of these smaller ones. But some of the games I played on that PlayStation 2, excuse me, were SSX, and SSX at the time was really awesome. I've played the most recent one, and I think that one is kind of limited, but yeah, I've played SSX Tricky, SSX On Tour, and SSX 3, and the most recent SSX. But I think SSX 3 and, well, SSX Tricky, On Tour, and 3 were all very good and fun for me to play. Other games that I played was Need for Speed. I've played. We started with Need for Speed Carbon. That was the one that came after Most Wanted. After Carbon, I got Most Wanted, and after that, I got Pro Street, I believe. And one thing I can remember is a little story. Friends of my parents, or parents of my little brother's friend, it doesn't matter. They got GTA Vice City, I believe, and they also had a Simpsons game that kind of looked like it, or kind of was the same thing. You could take your car and drive everywhere and that sort of stuff. So I was really pissed because I only got the Simpsons game. I could only borrow that one first, and then after that I could get GTA Vice City. So I was really pissed about that, and I almost cried in front of everybody, but luckily I didn't. And after that I got Vice City, and I was really happy. And a little while after that, I believe that I convinced my mother to get GTA, what is it called again? GTA San Andreas, excuse me, San Andreas. And I played the shit out of that game. It was really awesome. But at the time I didn't know any English, so of course I didn't know what to do with the story. I didn't know what was happening. So I mainly used cheats to get aircrafts and to avoid the police and that sort of stuff, and that was always really fun. And I got a Xbox 360 because I had the PlayStation 2 first, and I bought Need for Speed Undercover for that. But in the trailer there were very pretty graphics for at that time, and I thought, well, that's probably for the PS2 as well, because I didn't know that much about games and consoles at the time. But it turns out that those graphics were mainly or only for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. So I got it on a PlayStation 2, and I was really disappointed with that game. It had a different car at the end, I believe, but I wasn't really satisfied with the game. So luckily my PlayStation 2 magically broke down, so I got a Xbox 360 and I've played Undercover. And at the beginning I didn't have a hard drive. I had the blankest, that's not really a word. I had the simple version of the Xbox 360, and that was only $150 or something, at least here in Holland. And I got Need for Speed Undercover with that right away, but I didn't have a hard drive. So after a couple of minutes the hard drive or the memory of the Xbox would be full and the game would freeze. And I didn't know what the problem was, so I returned Need for Speed Undercover like 3 times, handed it in and got a different game back. But there weren't any scratches or anything on it. And then luckily a friend of mine told me what the problem was. So I bought a hard drive, and luckily that solved the problem. And after that, after a little while playing games and stuff, I got a PlayStation 3. And that because of the free internet. You didn't have to pay to play online. And that was a big factor for me, because I didn't have $20 per month, I believe it is, or 60 a year, Oh no, 20 bucks for 3 months, I believe it is. But I didn't have that money at the time, and that's pretty much how I ended up with the PlayStation 3. I've been playing my games since then till now on my PlayStation. Lately I've been gaming a little bit more on the PC, but I'm not that good at PC gaming. I only play Minecraft. I try playing Battlefield, but I do suck at it, so maybe I should train a little bit more on the PC gaming. And also I played GTA 4 on PC. That was a lot of fun. I didn't complete the story yet because I borrowed it from my little brother. He got it a little while back and his PC wasn't compatible for the game, so he couldn't do anything with it. So when I got a new PC, I tried it out and it was fun. But when I got a new PC, he got a new PC, so he could play GTA 4. So I didn't finish the main story, but it's always fun to dig around in GTA 4. And that's pretty much all there is to my gaming history, I guess you could say. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and a favorite if you did enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all my content. And other than that, I want to thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye.